Saturn. Saturn, a titan of the solar system. Its rings cast shadows like cosmic halos, circling a planet that guards its secrets well. But tonight, we delve into one of its most haunting mysteries. Yes, I am reading a script. Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Dane and today I want to go over what I think is one of the most interesting phenomena that occurs in our solar system. I'm assuming it occurs all over the entire universe. But I find this particular thing to be very interesting. I am going to be working from a script and some notes to try to make sure I get everything that I want to say out. And then we're going to go over the audio file that corresponds with this event. And I have... I don't have it up right now. I also I'm going to do my best to analyze this audio file and just I have fun with it. It's a cool thing. I want to talk about it. Okay, stuff. Also, I've got a cold. You're gonna hear me doing a lot. Sorry in advance. Let's begin. Okay, now you're seeing what I'm seeing. Super good. September the 2nd of 2017, the Cassini spacecraft, which was less than 2 weeks before it was sent to end of mission, recorded a plasma wave between Saturn and its moon Enceladus. And I want to just make mention that I prefer the pronunciation Enceladus because I've heard people also say Enceladus, which to me sounds like enchilada, and I don't know why you would call an icy moon orbiting a gas planet an enchilada, but hey, if that's your thing, I guess whatever, I can't tell you what to do. This plasma wave was recorded as an interaction between Saturn and Enceladus, and it was recorded, and it's just I'm just gonna keep saying that it was recorded because I can't get to the next point that I'm trying to make. It was then transmitted back to Earth, in which scientists then down-converted that electromagnetic frequency into an audio file, which we as humans can then hear, and my god is it spooky, and I love it. So, just as a point of reference here, we have, of course, planet Saturn, and then over here we have the little moon Enceladus. Okay, and so that plasma wave was the interaction between here. Now, I don't know if there was anything visually that could have been seen. I've not encountered any video file that was recorded by the spacecraft. I don't believe that there was a video file that was recorded. But definitely we do have the plasma wave that was recorded. Right, so a plasma wave being electromagnetic oscillations caused by the interaction of charged particles with magnetic fields. It's kind of the same thing like the Northern Lights. I assume that this plasma wave would have been extremely more energetic going between Saturn and Enceladus, because our Northern Lights are the Aurora Borealis or the Aurora Australis. Oh, I can't believe I remembered that. Which would be our Southern Lights, okay? So we have our Northern Lights and our Southern Lights. And those occur just because it's the same interaction with charged particles and electromagnetic energy. Let's see. Frequencies ranged from 20 to 200 kilohertz, later down converted to be audible by humans. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the human range is... Okay, so the human audio range is 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. So it's 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. And this is, my notes are saying that the frequencies were from 20 kilohertz to 200 kilohertz. So it's literally the next factor higher than the human hearing range, and then down converted to be audible to humans. Enceladus emits yeah. Enceladus emits pubes. Enceladus emits plumes of water vapor, ice, and organic materials through its south pole. I don't know what this would be referring to in terms of organic material, other than maybe like carbon organic molecules. I don't know what that's referring to. These materials interact with Saturn's magnetosphere, creating a plasma-rich environment, which is it's going to be making its northern lights and stuff. I wish I could get this program here to be able to show you the Saturn's northern lights, but I can't figure it out. If anybody has like a tutorial on how to use Space Engine, please let me know, because I can't figure out how to make the northern lights work on this North Pole hexagon. So for now, just pretend like there's a big Aurora Borealis happening on that hexagon there. What else does this say? Oh yeah, magnetic field lines tether Saturn and Enceladus, acting as a channel for energy and particles. Let's see, my next note says, equipped with the radio and plasma wave science instrument, the RPWS instrument to capture the plasma waves, and this was the instrument aboard Cassini. And let's change windows. Aha! I found it. Okay. Stand by. There we go. Okay. And if you didn't know what the Cassini space probe looks like, this is it here. This is what they sent to go flying around Saturn. And this particular 3D file is free on the NASA website. You can just download this 3D file, open it, and then you can spin it around, look at it, see what it's got. Which I think is actually pretty fantastic. Thank you, NASA. Also, if you hear some weird noises in the background, my dog is rolling around on the floor. Let's see, the plasma wave recordings provide insights into the electromagnetic coupling between a planet and its moon, which I would love to look more into exactly what that interaction really entails. Highlights the potential habitability of Enceladus due to its subsurface ocean. Now, that is something that has been speculated on for a few decades with scientists. There's a lot of scientists that believe that there is a very good chance that there could be organic life. Oh, geez, oh, Pete, I'm just coming undone. Organic life, which is either thriving or evolving and thriving within the ocean beneath the surface of Enceladus. And I, for one, hope that there is, because that would be really fun and interesting to learn new biology that is not of planet Earth. All right, and then lastly, it says the converted plasma wave sounds. The converted plasma waves sound haunting and alien, representing the raw energy and interaction of celestial bodies. And on the video that I'm going to be showing, which is the video posted by the NASA Jet Propulsion Laboratory's YouTube channel, the number one comment on there says, this is a perfect representation of the inhospitability of space. And I completely agree. I wish like hell that I could hop on the Enterprise E, because the Enterprise D is kind of goofy looking, even though that's what this is. And go travel the universe inside of that, rather than having to have people floating around in little capsules and stuff. I don't. Hopefully they make a bigger version of Starship before they actually decide to go to Mars, but, hey, one can only hope. So, with all that having been said, I skipped it. Sorry about that. Okay, so what I have here on the bottom of your viewing window, this is a It's an oscilloscope. Well, it's an oscilloscope. It also has a spectrogram, a waveform visualizer, which is basically another oscilloscope. And then we also have this other spectrum window that shows things. And just so you see what I'm talking about, I will attempt to change my audio device to my microphone, which is going to be the HyperX, and then you can see what I'm talking about. Hello, hello. Oh, it's not working. Oh no, I need the microphone. Hello. Aha, there we go. So now you are seeing my voice now on this app here, and this is called Minimeters version 0.8.24. It cost me $10, and you know what? I think it was a very good $10 spent because I think it's a really good device to visualize audio. So I'm going to now switch this back to the default output capture, which is my... There we go. All right, so this is the graph, right? So there you can't see my mouse cursor. I'm just realizing. So on the left here is the frequency in kilohertz, and on the bottom then is the time. And these this wave was recorded over, I can't remember. I want to say like several hours of time. And it's been compressed into a very much shorter amount of time, about a minute or less than a minute, that we're going to hear here. And so with this graph here that was recorded, you could see that plus what we're going to be seeing on this little analyzer app. And we're just going to listen to it, and it's going to sound amazing. So let's listen. Okay, and here's some information about it. It says the time was compressed from 16 minutes to 28.5 seconds. The wave frequency was decreased by a factor of 5. Cassini captured the data on September 2nd, 2017, 2 weeks before the spacecraft plunged into Saturn's atmosphere. And all this information can be found at the NASA JPL YouTube channel and also on the NASA website. So that's actually, it's crazy interesting seeing that on that spectrum analyzer, that stereograph, whatever. I'm going to rewind this to about where we want it. Right in there. I'm going to watch this again, but I'm going to actually move one of my windows around because I want to be able to see this. I'm going to be watching this more directly because the spectrogram, which is the second to the left, is actually very interesting to look at and watch. And in fact, I'm going to change it back to sharp mode so we can see it again. So let's listen to that again and just think about, like, as we hear this, what could have been, like, not really the physical shape, but the physical shape, if that that doesn't make any sense, but what the wave could have actually looked like as it was propagating between those two celestial bodies. So let's give that a listen again here. Yeah, that's real interesting. It definitely appears that there's actually two different frequencies happening there. There's a higher pitch and a lower pitch. If you was watching that spectrogram on this, yeah, I don't have my mouse cursor here. Imagine my mouse pointer is pointing this way. Okay, is down. It's down there. That second to the left of the spectrogram. There was definitely a higher sound in there with a lower sound, and it was definitely two different frequencies traveling together. And I find that to be actually really, really interesting. And I wish I could talk more scientifically about it. I just don't know. But that's really interesting that we can take something like that and make it to where we can more easily perceive it just by hearing it. And I've tried to take it another step further to make it to where you could even visualize and see that. And I think that was actually super interesting. So I plan to do this for many more different captured electromagnetic frequency records captured by NASA spacecraft, and to continue doing this moving forward. So before I end this video, let's give this another listen because it's just that good. Yeah, that is absolutely wild sounding. There's 100 more of these of Saturn and Jupiter and other planets and stuff. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do a video kind of just on each one. And so, anyways, if you wanted to go and actually just go to the NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory YouTube channel and watch it there, I suggest you do, and start reading the comments of those people. It was just because it is super creepy, and I love it, and I want to learn more about it. I don't know that much about it. I know what an electromagnetic wave is. I know what a radio wave is, and all radio waves are electromagnetic waves, but not all electromagnetic waves are radio waves. I also know what sound waves and light waves are. And so I want to dig more deeply into these sound files and try to better analyze them into the future. So with all that being said, I'm hoping that future spacecraft can capture more of these events and phenomena in the future, and I would love to hear your thoughts, what I should do better to analyze such things. I'm going to start involving other videos on this channel. I'm going to do a lot of stuff like this. I'm also going to do a lot of stuff with radio. And I'm also going to do a lot of, not really how-to videos, but how I am going to videos, right? There's improvements I need to make at my radio station here. And I'm going to try to capture that and show it to you and try to make corny dad jokes in the best way that I possibly can. Until then, my name is Dane. Thank you for watching this video. It means absolutely the universe to me that you stepped in to view this. Please be kind to your neighbors and have a good day.